Hey, it's your boy, Chips Ahoy, back again with another video. This is going to be my first pre-release dev blog for spotix, a survival server that I am making. You should be expecting a full video, promotional video to be released on my channel and on the official spotix social media pages. To be released within the coming days or within the coming week or even longer. I will be linking all these social medias in the description as well. Now, if you haven't been keeping up to date with all the changes that have occurred, or you have never heard of the server that I've been working on, I'll be listing some of the highlighted changes, as there have been quite a few that have happened since our previous beta tests. We have taken, again, a lot of feedback from the people that have played on here before. Quite a few changes that people disliked we have reverted, or just outright removed, or maybe changed a little, but yeah, I'm going to be going over some of the key changes now. Okay, so we have replaced a lot of our core plugins with premium plugins. I'm not going to be giving details onto what plugins we have all changed, but we have basically changed over, like, I don't know, like, what, 90% of our plugins to either paid plugins or just better free alternatives. And then we also removed some unneeded plugins as well. We've added a new spawn. You should see this is what it is right now. If you haven't already joined our public Discord, then you can. I showed a sneak peek of what it is already in there. And you also just get updated for when stuff like this changes, or not sneak peeks or just straight up updates from the server. The shop was completely overhauled. Items, the way it looks, and what have you, has been completely changed. This is all subject to change, pricing and everything, until our public beta, our final one, is over with, which the release date will be given whenever the promotional video for the server is actually released, which should be, again, within the coming days, 2 weeks, or something along those lines anyway. We removed the Ender Pro cooldown and Elytra's being disabled while being in combat, as a lot of people dislike that feature. So I ended up removing it, as it was also just unneeded in general, and also just getting rid of, you know, stuff that doesn't need to be in the game. Trying to keep it a little bit more vanilla, but of course this isn't really that vanilla because of how many things are, you know, actually added to keep it engaging to the player base and whatnot. We've also reverted the mob spawn rates being like the optimized versions and whatnot, so now they're just the default mob spawn rates. Again, people were complaining about that from what I remember, so I just got rid of it completely. And in general, it just wasn't really needed. We've added that booster system that we were talking about for quite a while. Boost variety of things. I can show you what the booster shop looks like. All these boosters are going to be global. We were going to keep it to only donators being able to actually activate these and get these boosters, but we decided to make it so everybody can. Prices are going to be subject to change, of course, because I don't know how the economy is going to be quite yet. We kind of wanted to keep it as balanced as possible, so yeah. If this becomes an issue where it breaks the economy, we will make it be maybe personalized boosters, or we might remove some of these boosters, or change how long it is the global boosters are going for, or we might change the 2x, maybe be like a 1.5x or something along those lines. Again, subject to change. I can't remember if we had a reward system before, but here's the new rewards. This is going to be daily and weekly rewards. Prices are still subject to change, of course, but that's what it is going to be for the time being. Just daily and weekly rewards for money, and we might add some other stuff in the future too, based on player feedback and whatnot. Leaderboards for top balance, top player kills, and top playtime. I don't think we had leaderboards before, but if we did, this is the overhauled version. This is subject to change, of course, as I will be getting into a little bit later. I think we had crates before, but now we are doing a single crate thing, just one loot box. Here's what it will be looking like. This is all subject to change, of course, but this is what it's going to be kind of looking like. We completely overhauled it. people with donator ranks, as it says up here, you can do /give all loot box to give everyone a loot box that is on the server. There's going to be obviously a cooldown, and it has to be a set amount of players online for somebody with a donator rank or staff, for that matter, to be able to run that command. As it can, just give people free stuff if there's only like one person on the server. So, peak hours and whatnot is basically when, it's going to be able to be used, basically. We added a /help command. I don't believe we had this before, but basically, we just added all of the common commands that are actually used on a server that you can, access. So we basically removed the hologram having all of that on there, and we just have it so it's the basic information, which is also here as well. We updated the server to 1.21.1, the newest version. You can join on Java version 1.21, now 1.21.1. And we also are going to be supporting Bedrock. Bedrock support is already implemented on the server, and it was tested to be working. Now, if there's going to be bugs or, what have you that affects gameplay and whatnot, it might be removed in the future, but for the time being, it will be on the server whenever it launches, hopefully. As well as there being a lot of miscellaneous bug fixes and changes that I honestly don't remember. If you are curious about like anything that I haven't listed, make sure to join our Discord. Again, there is a changelog channel that you can basically just go through and, read through what has all been, changed or whatnot. Also, miscellaneous changes that, have been changed are, the scoreboard being updated, the tab list being updated. A lot of the chat messages as well have been updated and whatnot, and much, much more. Now, I also want to go through some random ideas that we have. I'll be coming to survival at a later date. These ideas are going to be more tapered to people that like to PvP. Is it going to be giving people more of a reason to actually want to PvP in general on survival? We wanted to broaden survival a little bit more, and we feel as if this might be a good addition to add. So some of the random ideas are going to be as the following. Tournaments, such event-related things. We're going to be overhauling the dueling system at some point. Right now it's just on a 1v1 system with a single arena. It's kind of boring, so we want to spice it up a little. Now, when I was saying that leaderboards are going to be overhauled, because we want to add weekly and daily kill rewards for these 1v1s and what have you. Daily win streaks for 1v1s and 2v2s. You will be getting rewards for like top 3 or top 10, still not decided right now, but you will be getting a reward. Probably just going to be in-game money, a booster, something along those lines. We're going to be probably adding tickets for tournaments that you can buy with in-game money. We will be calling these premium tournaments. You'll be able to win better rewards for participating in them. So like top 10, gets some rewards. Be better rewards than the normal ones. So we're going to probably be adding a system where you can give people these tickets as well. Okay, and then again, there's going to be private 1v1s and 2v2s. We're going to have it so that you can have an option to lose your stuff. So basically stuff that you obtain while playing on the server, you can put into a GUI. This is all going to be GUI based to make it simple. And there's going to be blacklisted items that you can't use, like let's say like end crystals for example, stuff like that, right? We'll have it so that you can like pick like what you want to blacklist to, but there will be some items that are just set by default that you can't like, turn off and whatnot. There's also going to be 1v1 wagers, so you can like basically bet against your opponent, saying like, oh, I bet you like $1,000 in game that I win, what have you. And then we might have it too where you can have like an open betting system maybe, so other people can bet on who's going to win the 1v1 maybe. And then it basically goes into the pot, so then whoever wins that duel gets all that money. And then maybe there will be system where like if you guessed right on who won, then maybe you get like some of your money back, or you get like all of your money back, or you get maybe, let's say, a premium ticket or something like that because you betted correctly, so then you can join into a premium tournament. So to be decided. Again, we're still coming up with ideas for that. So tournaments where you can again put money in a pot basically, or something where maybe top 3 gets money split, again something along those lines. We're also thinking of adding a commanding game for our medias, YouTubers and streamers, to be able to advertise a little bit more clearly, more bold, stands out more, so people actually want to click on, players actually want to click on our links and what have you, right? I'm going to be throwing up an image of what it should be looking like. Again, I got this idea from another server. I thought it was a pretty cool idea to add, so we should be adding that within the future. And I'm also going to show just a booster menu. Here's the warp menu. Might be getting changed later. Quest, which I haven't shown, we overhauled it to different plugin and everything. Want to add more maybe in the future, but for the time being, that's basically what it's going to be. Jobs, which I think we had jobs before, but we overhauled it with a different menu. Honestly, I think it looks better in general. There still is skills, so I don't think we have a menu for that, but yeah. Key shop too. So you can actually buy loot boxes. Price is subject to change, of course, again. But for the time being, that is what it's going to be. That's it for now. In the next one, I'm going to be going over more changes that might occur. Like, probably going to be doing one for the beta release. I'm probably not going to have another pre-devlog update again, because this is basically everything. We're at the end here. We're at the home run. We just got to get promotion done, and then the server should be released soon. So this should see a video on my channel, a post on our Discord server, and also on our other social medias as well for all that information. But without that being said, y'all have a great and amazing day, and until the next one, adios.